A lot of businesses lost their lives over the past 2 years, and La Catoursi supermarket was one.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. You're welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive?
In today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 new supermarkets that have sprung up. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the 3 supermarkets in the east and in the north, or rather northeast. The first one is what has replaced La Catoursi, or LA 14. This supermarket is just like La Catoursi. I suspect that there might have been a bankruptcy and it's come back under a different name, although I don't know that for a fact. But everything is pretty much the same, the layout's the same, but it's good to have a supermarket back in Colima Mall. I'm not going to discuss pricing today. Pricing is pretty consistent among the 3 supermarkets. Most of the basics are the same. You'll see sales here and there, but prices are what they are, and there's not a lot of variation. I will admit I was having a little problem with my camera the couple days that I recorded these, and so every so often you'll see it kind of herky-jerky. There's something going on with the gimbal, and sometimes it would pull the video down. But if you're curious about anything in particular, you can always put the video on pause and zoom in for a closer look. This next supermarket is actually an express. It's a small version of my favorite supermarket, Supermercado Rurales. And this is located in the Castellana area. It's one of my favorite areas. It's very upscale, some very nice buildings. It's on the first floor of this building, which is the Soho building, which I would never recommend anyone ever rent an apartment there. We can discuss it off camera if you'd like sometime. I've been in the apartments there a few times, and I wouldn't want to live there. But this is a very convenient location. It is kind of a bare bones, but it's got a fair amount of higher end products, and it has some imported products, which is nice. It's got a pretty decent meat department. Now this last one, Ara, is right down the street, equivalent of about a block from Colima Mall, where the other new supermarket is located. Now Ara has been around a while. They're all over Armenia. They're all over the country. And they're considered to be more inexpensive or lower to middle pricing supermarket. Honestly, I've found that although this one is brand new, and so of course everything is pretty nice and the displays are nice. I mean, they just opened a few weeks ago. Pricing is pretty much the same. Most of these products are national products and they're pretty much anywhere. So I don't see anything in particular. It's not like you're going to go there and find a ton of discounted products. I do understand that they'll run sales from time to time, and of course, you can keep your eye open for that. If you really want discounted products, your best bet is to go shop at tiendas, go to El Centro, or in your local neighborhood and see what's for sale there, particularly if you're talking about fruits and vegetables coming from Quindío locally. We'll say they have a spectacular view here. It's just down the street from the Boludo Steakhouse. And I don't know about you, but supermarkets are kind of boring to me. But I've been asked a lot recently, how are the shelves? Are the shelves stocked? Yes, as you can see, in all the supermarkets, the shelves are full. We're not really having much of an issue, with the exception, of products coming out of the USA. That's been very difficult. A lot of things that I would normally get simply not available from the USA. Chinese goods, there's plenty of them, although people here aren't big fans of Chinese products, but you see them everywhere. And Colombia makes pretty much everything within Colombia, and you'll see, the shelves are stocked with that. So we don't have any shortages. Inflation, yes, of course, we're dealing with inflation, and I think typically if you'd see something at 4,000 pesos, you're now seeing it at 6,000 pesos. Rule of thumb, some more, some less, but I think you got about a 50% bump in what the prices were a couple years ago. The whole world is suffering from this problem. So that's it. For those of you who like things like this, here you go. I've been asked for quite a while. And for those of you who find these supermarket tours boring, I'm with you. Don't blame you. I'll see you next time.
Oh.